It's rejoice.
Welcome. So that time-lapse you just saw was me drawing Android 18 right here, and just how I go about drawing a character from reference with figure reference and the actual character reference. But in this video, I just want to focus on giving you some tips on how to start drawing a figure. This is how I do it. I'm gonna show you my process, and yeah, let's just get started. So the very first thing I did when I decided to draw Android 18 was actually gather up some reference, and that's what you see down here in the bottom left. I have all this reference of Android 18 and some poses that I could put her in. You can see them down here, and yeah. So right now I want to actually draw Android 17. Got started a little bit, but I'm just going to start over and show you how I go about doing this. So I'm on a new layer, and now alright, so I'm on a new layer right now, and I want to draw Android 17 in one of these poses, and I kind of like this one right here where he's like jumping through the air, so I'm going to pick this one. Cool, right there. Just trying to zoom in. Right, there we go. Alright, so I got the pose I want Android 17 to be in. So now what I'm going to start doing is just start drawing and laying out the foundation for the figure. And to do that, what I do is I draw the shoulder line, so I figure out where the shoulder is. So I think it's like right there, coming through right there. So boom, a line like that. And then I figure out where the spine is. The spine on this guy is like coming down right here and curving down here. So I'm gonna draw that line. And then there we go. Once I get to this point, I feel super comfortable in getting the rest of the figure down just from this. This is how I've broken down the figure for myself. And it makes it easier for me to draw the figure. So once I got the shoulder line, I got the let me zoom in. I got the shoulder line, I got the spine. Now I'm gonna draw the torso. It's going something like this. He's leaning forward too, so I gotta keep that in mind. So I'm gonna draw that shape. And then I'm gonna draw the waist. So the waist is coming like right here. So I also draw a circle for it, maybe like this, something like that. But I like to just use the lines. So like that's a tailbone. I'm gonna curve it just a little bit more. That's a tailbone right there. And then this is the waist, and it comes up pretty far up, so like that. And then the rest of the torso is right there. And so that's how I get started right there, boom. And after this step, I start just adding simple shapes. So this arm right here, just a little half circle thing, and then just a line for now, because I just want to get the gesture down and the right pose. So same thing for this right arm. His right arm, just a line like that, and then his head is leaning forward like that, and draw a shape for this, something like that. Now I'm gonna draw the legs, simple shapes, and his other leg is kind of going inward into the other leg, so I'm going to do it like that. And now I have the figure roughly set out for myself, and at this point I'm feeling really comfortable to finish not the illustration, but start I'm just feeling really comfortable with the sketch so far. But as you can see, look where the head is and where the leg is, and where my head is and where the leg is. Either I need to bring the leg up or I need to bring the head down. And looking at this, I think I need to make the torso a little bit bigger and then bring the head down some more. Something like that. And then I can also bring the leg up some more. But this is how I get started with my figures usually. And this is just a rough stage. This is what I do when I warm up to drawing figures and stuff. But I'm gonna finish this. Actually, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'll finish it after I walk through it one more time with you, just so you can see what I'm doing. But here, I'm just adding simple shapes for all the limbs and body parts and stuff. And there we go. I pretty much have it where I want it. And at this point, I can go in and add more detail and get to where I want to. But for now, I am going to move on to another pose. So let me see. Let's choose this one. I like this one. I like this pose. Okay. So same thing. I'm going to start off with the shoulders and the spine. The shoulder line is kind of going tilted like this. It's easier to see the shoulders depending on the pose. But since I've been practicing this, I can see myself getting better at identifying where that landmark is. So this is the shoulder line for me. And the spine, I can tell he's like kind of curved like that, just from his body like that. So I'm gonna curve the spine right there like that. And now the spine doesn't go all the way down here, right? It ends somewhere down here probably. So I'm gonna just mark that point and then make that for the waist. And this line is where the leg is gonna start for me in this pose. And so again, I'm gonna mark out my torso, head, shoulders, just some rough lines for now, and then yeah, again, I'm just marking out my figure with basic shapes. So this leg right here is kind of foreshortened a little bit, but that's okay. So I mark this out. This is where the legs will start. The leg goes out like right here, comes down, and then comes back that way, like that. I like to use more curves though, actually, instead of more boxy shapes. That's just me. I like to do that. And it goes back in with this kind of shape, and then back with the foot. And then this one comes out more. It's kind of the same thing. But yeah. This is how I start my figure drawing process. I'm gonna draw Android 18 in these poses, and then I'm gonna come back to you and just review real quick. So let's do it.
It's rejoice.
Alright, so I went ahead and finished up these drawings. And like I said before, with all my figures, I just start off with the shoulder line, figure out where that's at, and then I draw the spine, and then add the details and everything else. I also just went ahead and just illustrated, colored 18 over here, and I'm probably gonna do the same with 17, but that's all I got for this video, so peace out.